also a depressing song. It's about a car crash, and the influence for this, and kind of the influence for a lot of my story, has to do with I had dreams, kind of like premonitions, for about a week of me getting in a car crash. Just kept coming to me. I'd fall asleep in class one time and woke up startled, thinking that I got in a car crash. And then about a week later, I got in a car crash. It wasn't anything serious, but that kind of triggered a lot of the concept and theme for this story. A lot of the story has to do with dreams and premonitions and stuff like that. So.
Vocals. So, I mean, Joel was the one that definitely wrote the leads on that, but there's a special part in this song that I just love personally, and it's in the chorus. You can hear over Joel's awesome lead, but you can just hear the falsetto kind of like angelic chorus almost. And for me, not only did that bring together Matt's idea of the concept with the car crash and then, you know, that kind of survival and that kind of dream, ethereal kind of thing, but it just brought together this song, this mid-tempo song. It made it just like a more, not epic, because that's kind of a weird word for it, but more of our style, I guess. I don't know. It just kind of set the tone for that song. It made it one of my favorites to play.
Recording was very interesting, especially with the vocals. Mike and I did the high-pitched falsetto ooze together, so I think we overlapped, maybe 5 or 6 takes of us doing that, and it just turned into kind of this chorus of a million of us singing ooze and stuff. And then we added in clap tracks, and that was probably the hardest part of the song. I remember we had to, record it about 20 times of us just clapping, and even still, we had to like overlap the claps, and it took forever, but we finally got it to work. And so it was a process that was definitely worth it, but yeah, it took us forever. I think this song is probably one of our happier songs. It definitely shows that we enjoyed playing it together. I really enjoyed writing the verse. I think when we wrote the verse, we all just kind of had this moment of, did we just write that? And I mean, it's a super simple verse, but we just had this crazy, overwhelming feeling of, wow, that sounded awesome. And so it just makes me happy every time I listen to it, even though, sometimes I just want to re-record things, but that's just, because I'm nitpicky like that. But for the most part, I love listening to the song just because it reminds me of the time where we were the happiest writing a song together.